Wimpy Thrust wants to know,
how do you talk to women without being awkward?
It's a great question.
Don't try too hard.
Don't act weird, don't look weird. Walk up and then say something nice to them.
Get out there and go for it, and don't be nervous. Practice makes perfect.
Ease in, crack a joke, just talk, be yourself. Ask people how they are, what they're interested in.
Here's the problem. Most women think guys are awkward. Be yourself, be relaxed, be natural.
Be yourself, you know, there's no really reason to be scared or nervous.
Relax your mind, relax yourself, and just have a general conversation.
When you talk to a woman, you should have lots of confidence. Like, if you're not ready, don't do it.
Try to be confident. Fake it till you make it. That's what I do.
Confidence is key. Just, you know, they're just like everyone else. Just go have a normal conversation.
Play up the awkward card. A lot of girls find it really cute if you're very awkward. I do it all the time.
sometimes it's okay to be awkward. Like, you can be so awkward that it comes off as confident, and I feel like it works.
Team PETA for Evs wants to know,
Now that the Hunger Games are over, what book franchise or movie franchise should I get into?
I have no idea what to tell you on this one.
Go and see whatever comes out.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's a good series.
Rocky. Reason I say that is because right now they're starting the part 2. They have like a little spin-off.
Read Lord of the Rings and then watch Lord of the Rings.
You should get into Harry Potter, because that's a little bit like the Hunger Games, and it's very good.
I was super into Twilight in middle school, so if you're into that, could be up your alley.
If I were you, I would try The Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. I personally like Maze Runner better than the Hunger Games.
Okay, where do I start? Okay, so you should definitely try the Maze Runner series if you haven't. Divergent, The Fifth Wave.
If you were into, like, action stuff, you'd probably go into, like, Batman.
Go to the Superman, the new one's coming out, the Superman and Batman together.
The new Star Wars. It really is exciting. It's gonna be fun.
Ooh, you could get back into Star Wars. That is a good franchise to get into now, because they're gonna be doing mad movies, mad video games, mad books soon.
Reading in the Starlight wants to know,
Am I too young as a 17-year-old to move out of my parents' house?
I would think so.
Yes, you are. There's so much you need to learn and grow and do.
Legally, you have to be 18 to buy your own house or apartment.
you should only move out your parents' house when you are going into college. Wait a little bit more, like, until you're at least, I don't know, 20. At least you're 20.
Why be in a hurry? It's very luxurious at your parents' house. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. You'll have plenty of time to be on your own.
Yes, unless you have a lot of money and you have somebody that's going to still look out for you like your parents do.
You are too young to live on your own, but remember, you need to respect your parents and the parents' household. They pay the bills, they take care of everything.
Give it a little bit more time. I know once you start to get around that age, you kind of have the urge to move out and do your own thing, but just appreciate your parents and, you know, all they do.
If you're in university, maybe pick a university far away, so that way you kind of have to move out of the house.
Maturity-wise, I think if your parents are cool with it and you know what, you can hide it from the feds, go for it.
This is kind of a personal thing, because I moved out when I was 16 and a half. If you're financially independent, all power to you. You can make your own decision. If your parents are supporting you, then you should talk to them about it.
Colin Hemanover asks,
How can I hug a non-hugger?
Hug them and then run so they cannot find you.
Sneak up on them and then hug them. And then, like, if it was a girl, they'd probably slap you in the face.
A non-hugger doesn't deserve your hugs. Save it for someone good.
Do it anyway. That's what I do.
If you really gotta hug that person, just hug them lightly and let it go.
I was a non-hugger for a little while, and I think the best thing to do is just, you know, you gotta ease them into it, or you could just try giving them a hug surprisingly.
Be friendly and always ask for permission.
What I do with people is I actually ask them, after we've had a conversation, may I give you a hug?
You can try to talk them into it, but if they're just not comfortable with it, then I guess there's nothing to do.
Well, I feel like I'm kind of a non-hugger. Most non-hugger people just feel awkward, but then if you tell them, like, give me a hug, then they'll just be like, oh, okay, and just give you a hug.
The best way is probably the one little pat in the back, one arm or something, just to make that person not feel out of their comfort zone.
I recommend either begging as you're approaching and grabbing and hugging, or the sneak attack and giving them a big bear hug before they know you're on them and telling them, I love you, man.
Huevos Rancheros 73 inquires,
How can I be a good roommate?
Don't piss your roommate off.
Try to be happy, put music, and enjoy the time.
See what your roommate likes and try to bond with that.
Be cool, be considerate, and think of others first before anything.
the way you behave is how your roommate will behave. So if everyone behaves themselves, you'll all have a pleasant time.
Don't leave Post-it notes. Passive-aggressive Post-it notes are the reason why I disdain my old roommate.
The very best way to be a good roommate is to be clean and tidy and friendly.
Making a schedule, like if you need to wash dishes, you do this day, I do this day.
Have solid rules set with your roommate so you guys both know what to expect out of the situation. And just, try to be quiet in the morning.
Take out the trash, do your chores, split up whatever you need to do between the two of you.
You can be a good roommate by just, keeping your space, cleaning your stuff up, and just being respectful of each other.
The best thing to do is make sure you're on time with your bills and you're a clean person, and you'll be the best roommate ever.
Thanks for watching another episode of Advice.
Don't miss out, subscribe.
We love answering your questions, so keep them coming.
Goodbye.
Bye, thanks for all the questions.